yeah, I started judo when I was 5, 6. And it was just for fun, really. Like my mum, I was really shy as a kid. So my mum was like, put me in judo to try and build up some confidence. And then I didn't really like it at first. Like first 6 weeks, first couple of months, I didn't like it at all. I was like crying all the time and it's quite soft. I was like, yeah, I'm not going. And then my mum kept dragging me, and then I took to it, and then I started liking it. And then, yeah, so then from there, I've kind of been on like a performance pathway since young. So like the age of 11, I was national champion. And then from there, I was on a performance pathway. So I was involved with like the Great Britain setup, like the development setup from like 13. So it's like England program, like an England kind of program. And then by 16, I represented Great Britain at the European Championships for like under 17. And then from there, I represented Great Britain for 10 years till I was 26 at the World Team Championships, European under 23 Championships. I was like World Cup medalist a few times. So yeah, I achieved quite a bit, like all right, like I've done all right in the sport. I always think I could have done better. I think that's of every athlete. You're like, oh, I could have done this, I could have done that. But to achieve, yeah, I was a high level judo player. I was a full-time athlete for like 6 years, from like 20 years old to 26.
So what was kind of a week like when you are a full-time elite athlete? What was a week like?
When I first went to train full-time, I was literally at a club training maybe twice a week, three times a week, doing 3 judo sessions a week. And then I was doing like some gym sessions a week. So I was training like maybe, I don't know, I was doing a session every day, but it wasn't like, so when I went to train full-time, it was like the full-time coach, my coach, Luke, he was the Olympic coach. So he was the Great Britain Olympic coach, but he was our full-time center coach. And I went there for the first week as a trial, and he was like, oh, you're going to be tired. And I was like, I'm not. I was like, I train quite a lot, like I'm fit. And then, so yeah, in the mornings you get up, you do like S&C program. So you do like a weights or a conditioning for an hour. Your session usually like an hour. And then from like 12 to like 1:30, you do like a drills session, which is like technical session, throw-in session. And then in the evening you spar from 8 till 10 in the evening. You just do randori. So it's called randori, which is sparring. So it's 3 sessions a day, Monday to Friday. Wednesdays we used to do one session. Yeah. So Wednesday was 1 session, and then the other days was 3 sessions a day. Yeah, so it was like at times it was horrific. Like you'll just be so tired. And then at weekends, you'll have a tournament. Not always, but if you had tournaments coming up, you would obviously rest like less in that week. You'll do less, and then obviously you have to make weight. You have to lose weight to fight, and then some weekends we had like Great Britain squad training where we'd have to go for the weekend or go for a week, you know, to like So it was pretty tough. I think towards the end, I just like even now like. I go to do something, I'm like, my body's broken. Like, it's like really tired, you know? Like, I think now I stopped training full time like 2 years ago. And I think it's only now my body's actually recovered. Like, I actually feel all right. Like, I'm not tired anymore. But yeah, it was good, you know? So now I put all my energy into coaching children and kids, you know? I'm trying to develop a program where, I don't know, I feel like, because I've been in that elite side, I feel now I'm trying to develop a program where I started judo because I liked it and it was fun. But then towards the end, when you get to elite performance, it's all about results, you know, it's all results driven, you know? So I want to build a program where we do judo, it's fun. And then we obviously have a pathway for get results and stuff like that. But I want them to enjoy it as much as they can, you know, because towards the end of my career, my competitive career, I did not like it. I didn't like the sport. For about a year before I stopped, I actually hated judo. I didn't want to do judo anymore.
It's quite a common story that a lot of people tell, though, when they get to the elite level, that they get to a point where they're just not enjoying it anymore.
Yeah, it felt like a job, honestly. Like I was training full time and it was good, you know, but towards the last year of it, I actually felt like a job. I was like, I don't want to go training. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. So now, yeah, because I've been in that way, now I'm trying to coach a different way. Like obviously I want the kids to do well. I want them to obviously represent their countries and national medals and stuff like that. But I'm trying to make it enjoy first and then second, you know, like especially as a young age, like under 13, I want it to be enjoyment. And then when we get to like 13, 14, then we'll start a performance kind of pathway where we're doing more and more training camps, tournaments, you know. But until under 13, it's about enjoying and learning fundamentals, I think. For me, that's how I'm trying to do it. That's how I'm trying to do my program.